Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery in our video studio today. Excited to be here because we are able to tell you about the brand new Easton X10 Parallel Pro. This is the arrow many of us in the archery industry have been waiting for. This is an all-purpose Easton X10. It's at a price that is much more budget friendly than the standard Easton X10s. You know, we have the Easton X10 Pro Tour, which is typically considered a compound arrow, and then the standard X10, which is used a lot by recurve, but it has multiple applications. But anyway, so we have the X10 Parallel Pro. So what this is there's no taper in this arrow. It is the same diameter throughout. It is a 4mm arrow, but it is built with that proprietary X10 process. In other words, it's going to have an aluminum core wrapped with carbon on the outside. The Easton X10 is the winningest arrow in history. It's won any competition in archery. Someone has used an X10 to do it. Certainly in the Olympic Games, I mean, this one has no rival. Easton X10, if you've been shooting archery for a while, you know all about this arrow. And one of the things that you also know is the X10s and the Pro Tours is that they're super expensive. Well, the X10 Parallel Pro was made to be more affordable for folks. And this arrow, there's going to be 11 spines available. So this one's going to cross all genres. You're going to be able to use it for Olympic recurve, barebow recurve. You're going to be able to use it for a compound because it goes all the way down. The stiffest is going to be 250. The weakest is going to be 1150. And again, you're going to have 11 spines within there. So you're going to be able to use it no matter what kind of bow that you have, vertical bow that is. And you're also going to be able to use it for hunting. So components, any of the Easton 4mm components are going to work. I just grabbed a couple. You know, you've got 4mm nocks. I grabbed some of the 4mm break-off components. You know, so this is one that you're going to be using for target archery to get that weight, just chop off the different pieces to get the weight point that you want. What I don't have here that will work it, especially for you hunters, is any of the Easton 4mm half-out inserts. That's going to be what you're going to put in so that you can screw in a standard field point or a standard broadhead. You don't have to go to the deep 6 components. You can use the standard broadheads or field points if you get one of the 4mm half-out inserts. They will work with these arrows. So 4mm. What is that going to be good for? So in the bow hunting world, 4mm, it's going to do two things. It's going to cut through the wind, and then this thing is going to have great penetration. Because it is such a small diameter, this thing is just going to go through whatever animals you're hunting. And then in target archery, this is going to be mostly used in outdoor target archery. Compound folks are shooting 50 meters, recurve shooting 70 meters. Field archery, anywhere where you're shooting distance, that 4mm diameter, that's just going to cut through the wind. It's going to have way less wind drag than most anything out there. And then Olympic recurves, you know, a lot of those folks like to shoot the same arrows indoors as they shoot outdoors, so you might see some of them shooting these for indoor target archery as well. And again, you know, we talked about it, Easton X10, that name just carries weight in the archery industry. These things have a straightness tolerance to 0.001 inch.
You can see the taper grind that's been put on there, and then you can see how straight they are.
Easton did want to come out with an X10 that is more available to a broader range of the archery spectrum. At this price point, it's a little bit more than half of what the X10s and the Pro Tours cost. So definitely a much more affordable arrow here in the X10 Parallel Pro. Again, can be used compound, recurve, barebow, whatever you're shooting, bow hunting, you can use the X10 Parallel Pro. All right, so that is the Easton X10 Parallel Pro, brand new arrow from the folks at Easton. We are excited to see this out there in use by bow hunters, competitions, all forms of archery. You're going to be able to use the X10 Parallel Pro. If you want to see this arrow and all the spines that are available, be sure to click the link in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at lancasterarchery.com.